I'm Terri Wilkins. I work for the YWCA as a counselor, and I'm here to talk about managing strong emotions. We all have them. One thing I do know that impacts our emotions is the stress that we endure on a daily basis. Stress is created by many circumstances in our lives. There is such thing as good stress and, of course, bad stress. Stress comes in all shapes and forms. Some are ugly, some are beautiful, some are simple, some are complex, some are welcomed, some are unwelcomed. Sometimes we feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Many of us associate stress with major life events, such as job loss, divorce, being a victim of a fire or a tornado. But those rather infrequent events is not really the major issue, because those infrequent events probably is the straw that broke the camel's back. It's the daily hassles such as waiting in line, paying gas prices, misplacing your keys, wearing a mask. It's those daily hassles that seem to add up every day, and to a point that you feel like they're just overflowing. And then also, it's how we view these events. You know, you might view something as a major catastrophe when in fact it's just a minor setback. Stress frequently elicits what I call a strong emotional response from us. So, what I want to do is help you be more tolerant um, to stress in your life. I want you to be able to um, feel less emotional, less upset with our daily activities. I do know one thing that helps us be more tolerant to stress is our social support, the social support we get from family, from friends. I think that's so important. We also need to find a way to be resilient to stress because it's not going to go away. And one of the things that you can do starting today, you can change your way of thinking, changing your belief, your thinking about those events can definitely change and alter your emotional response. What I'm going to talk about that I'm hoping that you can use in the future is the ABC model. The ABC model, it helps you understand that how your thinking impacts or actually causes your response. It's not the event that causes the emotions, it's what you were thinking. So, an example, A stands for activating event. So, an example of an event, a customer yells at you. Well, now it's your belief about what's happening. Are you telling yourself, oh, she thinks I'm a lousy employee, she's going to get me fired? What do you think the consequence of that belief about that event is going to be? You're going to have an emotional response. You're more likely going to say something that won't be helpful, because we do know when you have irrational thinking or negative thinking, it causes us to be angry. It causes us to feel anxious, panicky, or whatever. But it's usually not a positive outcome. So more likely, if if you can just take that event and look at it differently and changing your belief about it. So again, the activating event, the customer yells at you, and you change the belief by saying, oh, she must be having a bad day. I promise you, your response, the consequence, your response will be different. more than likely you will say, I hope you have a good day. If you can look back at any of the situations that you've been in, even if it's been conflict, and change your thinking about that event, even maybe find a little humor, your emotional response will be altered and you'll usually find a positive outcome. And definitely you will limit that stress upon you. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful and I look forward to talking to you again. Take care. Bye.